Stand on your left leg right now. Close your eyes and count to 10. If you wobbled, you're about 6 months away from a major injury, and I can tell you exactly where it's going to happen. Rolled ankle, then knee pain, then the shoulder clicks, then hip tightness, all on the same side. You thought it was bad luck, but it's not. It's a neurological cascade that's been destroying your body since the first injury. And every day that you ignore it, it gets worse. I'm about to show you the pattern, prove it's happening to you right now, and give you the exact 3 exercises that stop it forever. But first, you need to see what's actually going on inside your body. And before we get into this, I need to say something that's going to piss some people off. Your physical therapist is treating the wrong thing, your doctor is giving you the wrong advice, and your coach doesn't even know that it's happening. And they're not bad at their jobs. The system just isn't designed to see this pattern. They treat the symptom. I am about to show you the cause. And if that bothers you, too bad. If you want the truth, then keep watching. I've been a high-level competitive athlete. I have trained with the best of the best, everyone from professional gymnasts to track and field athletes. And I now work with over 150,000 people with chronic injuries. And I've seen this pattern so many times, I can predict your next injury before you feel the first symptom. I'm going to prove it to you in the next 60 seconds, then I'm going to fix it. But you have to understand what's happening first. So watch this carefully. Let me tell you your story, because I've heard this exact story thousands of times. 6 months ago, you tweaked something. Maybe it was your ankle, maybe your knee, it doesn't really matter. It hurt for a week or 2, you rested it got better. Done. Right? Wrong. The second that injury happened, your brain made a decision. We're not trusting that side anymore. So it shifted the load. Your opposite glute stopped firing. Your QL locked up. Your hip flexor got tight. And here's the brutal part. Your original injury healed, but the compensation pattern still there, hardwired. So 2 months later, your knee on the same side starts hurting. Weird, you think? Must be from that run. You rest it again. It feels better. You keep training. 4 months later, your hip is constantly tight. You stretch. Doesn't help. You foam roll. Temporary relief. 6 months later, you're doing something completely normal like picking up your keys or your groceries, stepping off a curb, and something twists. Actually, it breaks. Your ACL, your meniscus, your Achilles. It doesn't matter what. What matters is everyone around you says, wow, that came out of nowhere. But it didn't. Your body's been screaming at you for the last 6 months. You just didn't know what to listen for. Until now. Okay, stop. We're doing that test again, but this time you're going to understand what it means. Stand on your right leg. Arms out, eyes closed, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you wobble? Did your hip shift? Did you open your eyes early? Now, left leg, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One side was shakier. I know one side was shakier because 95% of people have a dominant and a non-dominant side that's completely out of balance. So comment below what side was weaker. I'm reading every comment. I want to see if my prediction is right. 70% of you have a weak left side. Let's find out. And if both sides felt exactly the same, you're either a professional athlete who really works on your balance, or you're lying to yourself. Be honest. So here's what's actually happening in your nervous system. When you get injured, your brain creates something called a protective motor pattern. It's smart in the short term. It keeps you from re-injuring that area. But here's the problem. That pattern doesn't shut off when you heal. So now you're squatting, but your right glute isn't firing properly. Your left side compensates. Your left hip works overtime. Your left QL braces constantly to stabilize. That tension travels up your spine. Your lat can't activate. Your shoulders can't stabilize. Everything breaks down. And the worst part? Every workout that you do reinforces this broken pattern. You think you're getting stronger, you're actually getting more imbalanced. So here's what we do. We force your nervous system to rebuild symmetry through single leg strength, positional control, and integration. 3 exercises, 6 weeks. I promise you'll feel the difference. Let me show you. Now, before we get into the exercises, you need to understand something. This gets worse with time, not better. So every day that you train with this imbalance, you are digging the hole deeper. The compensation pattern gets more hardwired. The asymmetry gets more severe. And I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to save you from the injury that I've seen destroy 1,000 training careers. The people who ignore this, they are the ones posting from the physical therapy clinic 6 months from now, wondering what happened. And the people who fix this, they train for decades without major injuries. They're strong at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Which one do you want to be? Let's get into it. Exercise 1 is the single leg RDL with a pause. This is the most important exercise in this entire video. One leg, slight knee bend, hinge at the hip, not the lower back. Lower until you feel a deep hamstring stretch. Pause for 3 seconds, drive back up. Watch how my hips stay completely square. There's no rotation. My spine stays neutral. My standing foot is screwed into the ground. Here's what I see constantly. Hips rotating open, spine rounding, bouncing out of the stretch. That does nothing. You're just going through the motions. This is what it should look like. Controlled, stable, deliberate. And you'll always find that one side is a lot shakier than the other. That's the imbalance. That's what we are trying to fix. You're going to do 3 sets of 6 reps per side. If one side is weaker, and it will be, you're going to do an extra set on that side. That pause in the bottom is a non-negotiable. That's where your nervous system actually has to stabilize instead of cheating with momentum. The next exercise is the Copenhagen Plank. This builds the lateral hip strength that 90% of people completely lack. You're going to do a side plank on your elbow. The top leg on a bench, bottom leg bent if you're new, straight if you're advanced. Hold your hips up in a perfect line. Level 1, bent leg, 20-second hold. Level 2, straight leg, 20-second hold. Level 3, add hip dips or leg lifts. Right now, my top hip is working to keep me up. My obliques are braced. My shoulder is packed. Nothing is sagging. Common mistakes include hips rotating backwards, shoulder collapsing. Everything must be aligned, controlled, and the breath used in conjunction to the movement. You're going to do 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds per side. If you can't hold for 20 seconds with good form, use the bent leg version. This exercise alone will save your knees and hips from the compensation patterns that destroy them. Don't skip this one. And the final exercise that ties everything together is the overhead carry. The single arm overhead carry is a full system integration. The weight is overhead, the elbow is locked, the shoulder is packed down into the socket. Walk 30 to 40 meters with control. Watch that your ribs are not flaring. Watch that your spine isn't hyperextending. Watch that you're not leaning away from the weight. Everything is stacked and stable. This exercise will expose every single compensation pattern you have. If one side feels dramatically harder or shakier, that's your answer. The biggest mistake I see here is the ribs flaring, the spine arching, and basically just holding weight overhead without any kind of stability. The right way to do it is ribs down, core braced, shoulder locked in. You're going to do 3 sets of 30 to 40 meter carries per side. The weight should be challenging but not form breaking. One side is going to be noticeably more stable. That's where the imbalance is. This exercise doesn't lie. Now let me tell you exactly how to use these. Option 1, you can do a dedicated session, so 2 to 3 times per week, all 3 exercises back to back. Option 2, you can add 1 before your normal training as movement prep. You can rotate through them so that you hit each one twice per week. The most important part, be brutally honest about which side is weaker. Do 1 extra set on that side every session. This takes 4 to 6 weeks of consistent work. It's not sexy, it's not fast, but I promise you, you will feel the difference. Your movements will feel cleaner, the nagging tightness will disappear. You will stop being one wrong step away from a major injury. And that's the difference between people who train for 30 years and people who are broken by 35. the work that matters isn't glamorous, it is foundational. Okay, 3 things. 1, if this actually made sense and you are going to use it, hit subscribe. Every video on this channel is like this. Zero fluff, just what works. 2, comment your weak side. I'm reading all of them. I want to see the pattern in my audience. 3, if you want the full program with progressions, exact sets and reps, and how to integrate this into your specific training, link is in the description. Don't be the person who figures this out after the major injury. Be the person who prevents it. That's literally all this comes down to. Next video, I'm breaking down why your mobility work is making you weaker and more injury prone. I'll see you there. Now go fix your imbalances.